time, which is nice to see today. You are past at the western end of the site, in the American Air Museum. And here is the Spitfire PR-11 in from the right. And rolling underneath it, the Hispano Buchon playing the role of the enemy, the Messerschmitt Bf109. And they provided the all-important battle damage assessment. But it bears the retelling. Who put to a friend of his, the commanding officer of the RAF's Air Fighting Development Unit stationed here at Duxford, Ian Campbell-Ord, the idea of fitting the previously Allison V1710 engined Mustang with the Rolls-Royce Merlin. Here at this stage we called it the Marksman after a physical heraldic burn, and it was the only American aircraft. This aircraft actually gives passenger rides from Duxford with the aircraft restoration. This one is in Fleet Air Arm colours. It's part of the Fighter Collections fleet base here, and it wears D-Day invasion stripes, recalling the fact that Fleet Air Wildcat then on first, a second half of the 1930s design from Grumman's famed Iron Works, intended as one of the first monoplane fighters for the US Navy.
It used to be here.
It did. It was, yes, when the Fighter Collection owned and operated it for many years. It was in the 78 Fighter Group colours, wasn't it? In fact, the CO's aircraft, Lieutenant Colonel Ben Mayo, named No Guts, No Glory. And its name now is Nellie B. And it's the thing, Colin, that always impresses me about the P-47 is, yes, it's a big aircraft, it weighs 7 tons, from Major Don Blakesley, one of the great 8th Air Force fighter aces, who scored the P-47's first aerial victory in April 1943. At that stage, actually, the P-47 wasn't particularly long-range, nor particularly good at low level. He was congratulated for his air-to-air victory, and Blakesley apparently said in response, "By God, it ought to dive, it certainly can't climb."
The thing is as well,
Today the group is now the 48th Fighter Wing, it's still the 492nd Fighter Squadron, and they fly the F-15E from Lakenheath, and this aircraft has regularly visited Lakenheath, now in the ownership not of the Fighter Collection, but of Fighter Aviation Engineering. But as for the Bearcat, well, we're finishing the show today with the ultimate American piston engine fighter. And 24 frontline squadrons of the US Navy were equipped with Bearcats, but of course it was butting up against the first of the operational naval jets, and so its frontline service was quite limited, but it carried on for a good while with second line, reserve and training squadrons. The second mount after the Hellcat of the US Navy's famous Blue Angels flight demonstration team. And the final break in